Video number 5. How to optimize images for Google search traffic. Image search is the quiet giant of web searches. According to data from JumpShot, over 20% of all U.S. web searches happen on Google Images. That's more than on Facebook, Amazon, and YouTube combined. Image optimization is more complex than it first appears. But when you know how, it can help you attain qualified traffic and crack hard search results pages. How? Google integrated images into normal search results in 2007 and started to show pictures for certain keywords called vertical search. That's why we are going to present tips for optimizing your images for organic traffic. Let's take a look. Tip number 1. Choose images related to your content. Once the visitor is on your page, relevant images help to explain the text. Break up walls of text and let a quick scan of the page show this content matches the search intent. All of this helps the reader to stay longer on the page and the site, which may be positive signals to search engines about the helpfulness of your site to a query. On top of that, what do you do when a reader shares your article on social networks with an image that has nothing to do with the topic? Right, people won't click it. Place images close to the related part in the text. It's not enough to add topic-relevant images. They also have to be placed right. Google can relate images to their surrounding content. It's more powerful to place an image close to a headline that's related to its alt attribute than farther away. Tip number 2. Resize your images. When determining the correct size of an image intended for the web, the only numbers that matter are pixels. How many pixels tall and how many pixels wide the image is, e.g. 1024 by 680 pixels. Images with higher resolution and larger dimensions slow your page load times considerably. So when you are planning on using an image on the web, pay attention to its size in pixels. Scaling down the file size without losing too much quality will work well on the web. If your site has a ton of videos and images, it is imperative to optimize the file size to deliver faster loading pages across the internet. In regard to this, it is recommended to compress the file size to make pages quickly usable. Choose the right compression rate. Never compress an image too much, as it will end up not just reducing the file size, but will also affect the image quality. Ideally, you should experiment with your file types and compression rates to see what works best for each image. There are numerous image editing tools with a Save for the Web option, which you can use to automatically minimize the file size while optimizing image quality. Tip number 3. Choosing the best file type. Understanding different file types may help you improve the state of your website. There's a large image file formats list available online, including JPEG, PNG, and GIFs. The file sizes between the 3 file types can vary dramatically, as each of them uses a different compression method. In most cases, JPEGs will be your best bet, as they provide the best quality for the smallest file size. PNGs are more common as decorative images because of their small file size. It is recommended to use GIFs for thumbnails and decorative images only. You can also use distinctive editing software to change the file type. Tip number 4. Using relevant file names. Taking time to optimize your images for SEO is a simple and important step to make your website more competitive in the search engines. So, before uploading any image, it is important to choose the right file name to rank higher in the SERPs. For example, naming a picture as dog.jpg would work better than one named as dog-puppy-pup-puppies.jpg. Changing the name of the file with relevant descriptive keywords can help you get most of the SEO power. Tip number 5. Carefully using alt tags. It is important for search engine to understand what the image is all about. For that, it gets imperative to provide a good alt tag to let search engines accurately index your image content. Even when images are not loading, search engines can still read the alternative text to help rank a page. For example, img src equals cute-dog-pug.jpg, alt equals cute. Try and include relevant words to boost visibility and avoid keyword stuffing. Tip number 6. Optimizing image title. Image title is the text which a user sees after hovering over the image. This text doesn't serve search engines as much as it serves your users. So these are less important for SEO, but they can provide additional context to the alt text. For better user engagement, you can consider adding a brief call to action such as buy now or download today. Tip number 7. Adding image captions. The image caption is the text that accompanies the image on the page. It may not have a direct impact on SEO, but since they are visible on a web page and people tend to scan headings, images, and captions as they scan a web page, they can add to the user experience. Tip number 8. Using responsive images. Using responsive image solution is mandatory in the modern mobile-friendly web development. So if you have been using stock images, it is the time to rethink and use unique images for better SEO practices. Tip number 9. Text should complement your images. If the text is not sufficient to explain what an image is saying, the search engines might not understand the relevance of your image. Adding more relevant text and keywords to the description might work. Tip number 10. Image structured data. Google Images support structured data for product images, videos, and recipes. If you add structured data to your page, Google will show the image as rich result. Tip number 11. Adding sitemaps. Even though you have the most accurate visuals for your website, it is not necessary that they are accessible by search engines. Providing a sitemap as a visual model of a website's content allows the users to navigate through the site to find the information they are looking for. So, to ensure that search engine crawlers notice every image, be it an infographic, meme, photo, video thumbnail, etc., include them in your sitemap. Tip number 12. Analyzing image optimization potential. Getting a thorough analysis of the optimization process provides insights of how well the changes to image size, format, encoding, decoding, and quality are working for a website. So measuring your web page performance regularly can help you make the necessary amendments. When it comes to image optimization, there are several tools to help you analyze your potential. Website Speed Test, Google's Lighthouse and Chrome DevTools, GT Metrics. Tip number 13. A/B test images in ads and use the lessons for SEO. Testing images in ads can speed up the process. Measure several pictures against each other in ads and see which one gets better click rates for the landing or product page you send traffic to. Then use that picture for the page. You should test product pages and landing pages, but don't forget about other opportunities like Google Ads, Facebook, or Instagram. Every piece of data helps you to put together a picture. Image SEO may take some time and efforts, but is vital to your overall SEO efforts. For those who wish to stand out from the competition, it is important to consider the tiniest of details to have the most substantial positive SEO impact in Google image search. So, follow the stated tips to ensure that your images are well optimized and contribute to a great user experience. Get started with image SEO and help your website get the desired traffic from image search queries in no time. Thank you. See you in the next video lesson.